Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Server Play. This is Scooch42, and believe it or not, I had a major computer failure. I lost a hard drive, and unfortunately I have also lost a few of the episodes that I intended on uploading. So I kind of wanted to bring you guys up to speed a little bit. One of the things I've done, of course, is I've crafted a rather vanilla-style chicken egg capture. It's a really simple device. I've got, let me see if I can maybe do something like this here. Over here, there we go. Basically what I've got is just some what do you call these, item ducts connecting to what is a vanilla hopper system. I've got 3 hoppers back there with some chickens, and as they lay eggs, they basically run here, well, into the ender chest here, I should say. I had something else on there. Anyway, I've got them running, the feathers run here into this guy, since I don't really have a large need for feathers at the moment. And I've just got some covers here. Kind of cover this up so it doesn't look horrible. Here we go. One of the things, and I'll kind of go over this a little bit later, one of the things I got into was the compact machines, and we'll cover that in just a little while. I have started enclosing our immersive engineering area. Nothing too major there. I've found a few more of the what do you call them, storage crates here, so I've added those. Not a whole lot has changed. I have started also working on the kitchen area. I've dramatically increased the size of the building, as you can see, but I haven't completely decided if I want to continue using the item laser relays or if I want to do a different kind of sorting system for over here. I haven't decided yet. So basically this is still the same. I do have a sneaky little area down here where I'm storing some extra food that's coming in. Nothing too dramatic there. Oh, come on now. There we go. One of the more radical changes that I've made, if we head down to the basement, I have kind of redone the basement. It's starting to look a little bit more like a proper basement now. Let's see, I've got sugar cane and wheat and some garden cloches down here, so I have those on hand. Nothing too major over in this area. Now this is a little bit new. This guy here. This basically makes sure that I have buckets of milk in stock all the time. Basically whenever I need them. And we'll talk about why that is. I did set up the enchantment applicator and the extractor and the enchantment factory. Now these guys are pretty cool. We'll go over this stuff a little later as well. I guess this might actually be a good place to start as any. I do have a couple of swords in here. I was playing around with this earlier. Let's see, I've got some books in here. So this has Bane of Arthropods and Unbreaking 3, so I want to remove those enchantments. And you can see it just uses a book, and it removes the enchantments one at a time. No big deal there. Pretty simple stuff, really. And now I've got 2 swords that are not enchanted, and I just simply pop them into the enchantment factory, and Fluid Essence basically enchants these guys. Smite 4, Insight 3, which I still don't know what Insight does really. And Leech isn't bad either. So again, we can just run these through the enchantment extractor to pull those enchantments off. Pretty cool. And then over here, if I have something that I want to enchant, let's see, like on my Bow of the Wyvern, for instance, that Unbreaking 3 would actually be pretty cool to have on it. So you can see how easy it is to enchant stuff. Let's see, is there anything else on there? Maybe the Bane of Arthropods? That might not be a bad way to go. Not the biggest fan of spiders. Where do we go? There it is, Bane of Arthropods. So now we've got that Bane of Arthropods on. Pretty cool. One of my more favorite things, I've got some of these Reborn storage disk drives now, and that is not a bug. That is, let's see, 16,384,000. That's a lot of items. So I'm not terribly concerned about item storage. I still try to keep this cleaned up, and I will go through here and find out what is taking up all that space, because that's just ridiculous. I should not have two 64K disks full. Up here are the actual compact machines, and let me put some of this stuff away here. There we go. I think the episodes that may have gotten lost, I started getting into Draconic Evolution. So I will be going over this little area here. This is our Draconic crafting area. I haven't done a whole lot with it. I did get our Wyvern Helm and basically our Wyvern armor. It wasn't terribly hard to get this stuff. We needed some Wyvern cores, Wyvern energy cores, and this stuff isn't terrible. I'm pretty sure I went over the Wither Trap setup with you guys, so we have a pretty good supply of Nether Stars at this point. And the Draconic cores aren't terribly difficult to craft either. And I do have these things set up to be auto-crafted as well, which is pretty cool. Let's take a nap. Maybe get a little bit more of this stuff put up. Let's take a little bit of a nap. And also, you're not seeing double. I did go beat the Ender Dragon again, so I could have another dragon egg. And let's see. What else did we get into? I feel horrible because I really tried everything I could to save those episodes, and there was just nothing I could do. The hard drive is totally fried. Nothing I could do about it. Let's see. I've got our farm all set up. I still haven't really. I mean, we have basically filled this up as far as it's going to go. They're not. The farms are all backed up because I haven't figured out how I want to sort it all into our kitchen area yet. But let's take a look at our Draconic area, because I think that was kind of an important step forward. And let's see. I should have, maybe it's in my bag here. Where did I put it? Where? There it is. The Draconic Evolution Information Tablet. There it is. And to craft that, you just need any 8 pieces of stone and some draconium dust, and you get your information tablet. And then to get started with fusion crafting, we needed to make a crafting core, which was just some lapis, some diamonds, and a draconic core. And the setup was a little difficult. That took me a while to figure out. Let's see here. You're going to want to start off with these basic injectors, and these aren't hard. You need a block of iron, 5 blocks of stone, a couple of diamonds, and a draconic core. And I'm actually in the process of upgrading these to the wyvern core, or the wyvern tier. So let's do that. Let's get a wyvern core. We should be able to get one of those. Nice. We're going to need 2 draconic cores and a draconium block. Let's see. Draconic core. Were they draconic cores or... Can't remember now. Take another look at that. Draconic cores, nice. What am I missing? There's no way I'm missing. Do I need the dust or do I need diamonds? I'm thinking it's the... What do we need for those? Oh, draconium ingots. Okay, that actually makes sense. I have those set up to autocraft, so let's just get a stack of those. And we're also going to need a few diamonds. I think we're going to need 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get some of this other stuff in the backpack. Well, let's keep that out for a minute. Anything else that can go in there? No, I think we're good. So let's see where we're at. We were trying to get the draconic cores. There we go. Let's just see if we can't get like 12 of them, because why not? I'm sure we'll need some more of them. There we go. I think we needed 2 of those. You'll see why I'm laying this stuff out like this here in just a minute. What else did we need? We needed 1 more. There we go, that's what I wanted. Draconium block, okay. I think you can see why the draconium goes so quickly. So let's get a few more of these crafted. Let's ask for another stack, just to have them handy. And we needed 1 more item, if I remember correctly. Let's see. The wyvern core. Right here. There we go. Alright. So we're going to need 8. We need 8 of these free. And so we can just basically take any one of these. And they don't have to be set up exactly like this. You could, I have 9 of these in total. You could have all 9 of them bunched up right here, or you could have a few over here and a few over here. But they do need to be at least this far away. There needs to be 2 blocks worth of space. It took me a while to figure that out. So let's get that guy out of there. Nice. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then the 4 diamonds. And then when we put this guy up here, now we have this nifty little start, and it's telling me, you know, it's showing me what I need here on the sides, and it's showing me that this is going to give me this. So if we hit start, you can see that it's charging, and that is a pretty nifty little bit of animation. It does give you a percentage in there. And then now it's actually doing the crafting, which is another fantastic little bit of animation. I'm really a fan of it, really like it. And again, it does give you a percentage if you right click on the block. It doesn't take too long, but to be honest, I probably won't show a whole lot of this crafting on camera, just because it does take a little bit of time. And you can see now we have 3 of these wyvern, and it doesn't matter. These, you can mix and match these, but you do, like say I wanted to craft something that is on the wyvern tier, I have to have all 8, or you know, however many items need to be crafted. If you need 8 items to craft what you need on the wyvern tier, then you need 8 of the wyvern crafting injectors. So what I wanted to look at was I wanted to work on my bow a little bit. I've already worked on it somewhat. Let's see. I've increased the draw speed to basic. I wanted to see if I can work on maybe arrow damage or arrow speed, or even let's see. So I don't know that I can get that up to the wyvern tier, because I mean, you can see it's got what you need to get it up to draconic. Basic is what we did. I think if I hold control, it'll, oh, yeah, it'll pause there. 2 golden apples, 2 diamonds, 2 eye of enders, a draconic core, and an upgrade key, which I have that second key, but I don't believe that I'll be able to upgrade to the wyvern tier until I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is what it looks like. It looks like I'll need 8 of these, but I can work on some of the other bits. So let's see what other kind of keys we can get here. Arrow speed might be kind of cool. And I think the other bit that we could do, arrow damage, which might be nice. Let's see if we can find the arrow damage. Arrow damage, nice. Nice. So for this, and while you're looking at this, you can see that the draconic is there. What I want is basic. 2 golden apples, 2 diamonds, 2 eye of enders, a draconic core. So let's get the golden apples if we can. Looks like I've got 1, so I'll need to get another one here. There we go. And I don't know if there's a way to speed up how it goes through here. Let's see. 2 diamonds, 2 eye of enders, and a draconic core. I knew there was a reason I crafted some more of those. Let's put that up so I don't get it confused. A couple of diamonds. And what else did we need? There was one more. 2 Eye of Enders, which I think we have. Yeah, not a problem there either. Very good. All right, so let's head over. And let's start getting this stuff put in. I don't believe it matters where or what order you put this stuff in. So what I should be able to do, if I remember right, is stick that guy in there. And then I should be able to stick my bow in here. I must have done something wrong. Golden apples, diamonds, eye of enders, draconic core, upgrade key, arrow damage. Let's look at our tablet. Maybe I'm forgetting something. Let's see. Word tools? You can see all the different enchantments we can put on there. I know in here somewhere it tells me how to upgrade those guys. Like I said, it's also been about a week or so since I've been able to record anything, but fortunately I do have I had a little bit of a backlog. So hopefully there won't be any interruption between episodes for you guys. Let's see, I could have sworn that it told me how to do that. Do I put the key in here maybe? Did I grab the wrong thing? Maybe I grabbed the wrong thing. Two golden apples, 2 diamonds, 2 eye of enders, 1 draconic core. 1 draconic core. Okay. There we go. And it's basically the same thing again. We're just going to sit back and kind of let it do its thing. So yeah, definitely make sure you're reading those recipes. I thought something was crazy. I could have sworn I had the mechanic right. And basically, most of the stuff until you get to the upper tiers, I believe, is only going to require 8. I went ahead and set it up for 9 because, as you can see, I need 8 to craft one of these up to the next tier. So it made sense, kind of, really to start off with 9. There we go. So now we've got our bow. And I've got a little menu set up to comma so that I can get in here. And now we should be able to increase this base damage. Nice, up to 4. I do have some arrows, which is cool. And I will work on enchanting this. Let's see if we can find a mob or two and see. Nice, one-shotting of the creeper. Nice. Let's see if there's anybody else hanging around. How about you, Mr. Skeleton? Nice. Oh, that is definitely nice. And I mean, you guys can see I've seriously upgraded this bow. Let's get back into that menu. Arrow base damage, auto fire I haven't needed. I have turned up the magnification. This is also on a slider. Arrow velocity, that is a thing. Explosion power, I can turn that up, and I'll do it just for a moment or two to show you guys what's up with this. And I think you'll be able to see it. That is why I don't use it all the time. Because even with the terrain damage disabled, it is still... that is just crazy. And it is hurting them. I mean, I didn't even hit either one of them. So that is pretty cool. Definitely cool. Now, I don't know, well, this might be a fun little test, because I don't know if it'll damage things like snow. And it doesn't really look like it. It looks like it'll take out dirt. It'll probably take out sand. Oh, that is just nice. I tend to want to just keep the explosions off. Maybe if I go back to the end again. I did not have this when I went and fought the Ender Dragon. Kids came, and I needed a little bit extra GP just to make sure that everybody could fly around using the angel rings. So I went and fought the Ender Dragon again to get another dragon egg. Pretty cool. This stuff has been working out pretty good. I have been thinking about adding some more wheat and carrots to the equation, though, because if I look in here, there's no carrots. So I mean, they're eating that stuff faster. I mean, I haven't messed with it too much because I kind of redesigned how you collect the essence to begin with. But I also have a First Earth mob farm in one of those compact machines. Let's switch off of there before I end up killing somebody. There we go. Not that little Ender Lily garden. Love those shields. Totally love the shields. Did I get any Ender Lilies this time? No Ender Lilies this time. I've been getting Ender Lilies like crazy. Just from harvesting those Ender Pearls. Let's go and get this stuff put up. And I did want to go over how to craft this wyvern armor in a little bit more detail. Let's see, wyvern cores take the draconic cores, nether stars, and draconium ingots. So you definitely, if you have a grid, want to set this up to auto-craft. Definitely one of the things you want auto-craftable. I also have the wyvern energy cores set up to auto-craft. Draconium ingots, blocks of redstone, and a draconic core. You're going to need draconic cores and wyvern energy cores for a lot of the stuff that you craft. What I have not crafted yet, though, is the sword of the wyvern. So that might be a fun little guy to get crafted. We need that diamond sword, of course. We're going to need a wyvern core and a wyvern energy core. So let's ask for those. Let's see if we can get 10. Nice. And let's see if we can get 10 of those as well. While we're waiting for those things to craft, here is how you can craft the wyvern chest plate. There looks like there's two different ways you can go about this. I think this way may give you flight if you don't already have it, via the jetpack here. I went this route since I already have an angel ring. This honestly might not be a bad way to go. Might not be a bad way to go if you don't have the angel ring yet. But to get the chest plate the way I did it, you need a diamond chest plate, a wyvern core, some draconium ingots, and another energy core. The leggings is pretty much the same thing. In fact, all of these are pretty much the same thing, just with the different piece of armor that you're trying to craft in the center. So it looks like we have the pieces there, so let's get our Sword of the Wyvern. Oh, what am I missing? Draconium ingots, of course. Of course. I really should set this up. I don't know how I keep hitting that key. I really should set this up so that we just keep a certain number of them in stock. I wish there was a way, or if there is a way, I wish I knew what it was. It looks like we might have enough now. I think we have enough now. Wyvern sword? Yes? Nice. And thanks to my handy Wyvern flux capacitor, as soon as I hold this, it should charge up. And to get that Wyvern flux capacitor, which is this guy, we need 4 of the Wyvern energy cores, 1 Wyvern core, and 4 draconium energy cores. Jeez, can't really talk today. And then there was another really nifty thing that I crafted, and I've got it down here, and this is our energy infuser. You can charge this guy in other things, but this does it, I mean, almost instantly. As long as you've got the power to support it, it is nearly instantaneous. And this will charge any held item that you have, including my battery, which is ridiculous. Now, it should be noted that the battery actually does try to craft, it tries to recharge the flux capacitor. So that's a little tricky to manage sometimes. But as long as both of them have a full charge, we're usually okay. And I keep this around because it's going to continue to charge my drill even when it's not in my hand. This energy core, you can hold shift and right click, and now it's inactive. It will just charge my armor. It will only charge held items now. And this is where I usually keep it, charge armor and held items. Let's see, I think, unfortunately, we are at the wrapping point of the episode today. Again, if I am able to somehow salvage those episodes off of that corrupted hard drive, I'll be more than happy to post them. Because I did cover a little bit of ground that I honestly wish I hadn't have lost. Because I don't even remember what I was able to cover in all of the episodes. That should be kicking on pretty soon. Power is doing fantastic. Hopefully one of the things that was covered was the compression dynamos. These are using refined fuel. We have a couple of fractioning stills that basically take liquefacted coal and turn them into naphtha, and then refined fuel, which gets pumped into here. We should be good on power for a good long while. And I think in the next episode, just to make sure, I'm going to go over how to make this draconic orb. No danger of this exploding. It is not a reactor. There is a reactor we can make that we will need to worry about exploding, but we're a little ways away from needing something on that scale. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode today. Remember to give a like and subscribe. It really does help out here on the YouTube. Thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.